thank you all for coming here. It's been a long time getting here. I'm not going to talk long, but I do just want to thank some people and give a little bit of history. It was not that long ago. This was a dilapidated old building that had a chiropractor inside. It came up for lease, and a group of community people came to the town council, led by my usually soft-spoken wife, and said, we'd really like to get a coffee shop in there. The town council held it open for a while. Tony and Mario came forward and did an amazing job. They leased it. They did an incredible job fixing the building. And this whole thing is an example of what happens when business, the community, and the town all work together. Because Tony did the building, the town tore out the old building that was here, put in a bunch of infrastructure underneath, and then the community foundation stepped forward, raised a bunch of money, and did all the paving, all the landscaping, all the trees, really took care of the funding of all that. So it really was between the three of them. And there's one more person I really want to talk about. That is Rich Pearlstein of Pearlstein Architects, longtime resident, who designed all of this, designed the arbor, and sat quietly for several years about got the funding together and finally got this. And this is also an example of a partnership. The Community Foundation, through donations, raised I think $32,500 toward this, and then the town paid the remainder to get this done and organize the construction. So this whole thing is what happens when community, business, and the town all work together. And that's one of the things we really do well in Corte Madera, better I think than anybody else. So thank you. Thank you all for coming, and I'm going to turn it over to Peter.
Okay, great.
Our new Director of Public Works.
Thank you, Mayor Ravasio. I will be more brief than the mayor, but I wanted to thank you all for coming and just say that this is one of a number of new infrastructure projects that you'll begin to see around town. I started in December, and Todd brought me over here to kind of talk about work and figure out what we needed to do, and Tony immediately got in my ear and said, oh, you're the new director. When's the trellis going to be finished? And I said, the what? And so Todd gave me a little background on it, and the project got started and installed. And then we put it back out to bid, just a little history, in about February. And the bid came in twice what our cost estimate and budget was. And so that's kind of one of the reasons why we were stalled. And then in May, we had the good fortune of hiring Jared Barrio, who's a structural engineer and a civil engineer, which was great for us because we have a lot of structures we're trying to build in town. And I said, hey, Jared, here's a top priority project. Is there any way you can get this going? And he said, let me see what I can do. And literally within a week, he had contacted some of the people he knows in the contracting business and got a really good bid to come in. And I think work started within a month. So I really see Jared as a hero for the delivery of the project, and the Community Foundation as the heroes for really getting the town together and getting a lot of great citizens together and raising what amounts to be almost half of the cost of the project. So major kudos to all of you, and I thought Jared might share a few words with us about the structure. I know he reviewed and implemented the details that the architect put together, so maybe just a few words from you, Jared.
Real quickly, so as you guys can all see, it's a redwood trellis. It has the structure of structural steel columns and drilled piers into the ground. It looks very robust. This is something where you would say form doesn't follow the function. The form is actually really robust and beautiful. The function is to be just here as a trellis and not fall over. So if we have any extra helicopters that come into town, we can potentially land them up here. But no, it's a beautiful site, and I'm happy to be a part of it. And yeah, I look forward to enjoying several lunches and hangout sessions out here in the future.
So I think maybe a member of the Community Foundation, maybe Jana Hale and Bob Ravasio could be the scissor cutters.
Oh, just let Bob do it.